Welcome car people back again to another car news video. Today we're gonna talk about 3 new things in cars. First one is a new hypercar brand that is coming in the future. Then we got new car which you can build yourself. And then we got new Bugatti, which is one-on-one and will be released. The first thing I got here is Praedarius Hypercar named Era. It looks brilliant. It doesn't look as any car I've ever seen or searched for, so let's look at the trailer. So first thing we can see here are the back and the tires, which are Michelin's. This car is kinda spiky as Lamborghini Egoist, but as you can see, it looks very much different. There's LED lights in the front, also nice carbon fiber accents, as well as the revealed exhaust at the back. The front is really aggressive and oh my god, this car just looks great. I'll put the link for this video in bio and let's look at their website. So this company is called Praedarius, as I already said, it's a French-made company. This is their logo and this is the concept car which should be released somewhere this year or next year. They also have the press release technical specifications, which I'll look into. The top speed should be something around 400 km per hour, 0 to 100 in 2.6 seconds. The weight is 1,360 kilos, and the power of this car is 1800 horsepower, max torque 1600 Newton meters, and the engine is V8 6.6 liter bit-turbo. That means it has 2 turbos, if I'm not mistaken, and it also has active aero, carbon and titanium 3D chassis, onboard active AI system, which is great because I haven't seen any hypercar brand until now that uses AI in their intuitive system inside their dashboard or in the car at all. Here you can see we got the 3D models from Blender or some 3D modeling application. Here's also the Instagram where they show the car from many angles. And when I click shop, we can also see they have their own merch here, so it's kind of pricey, but I mean, if this is going to be a big brand, then yeah, this is very nice looking. As well as you got here t-shirts, polos, posters, anything you can imagine. So I downloaded the file and here's written that the Praedarius Era has the twin turbocharged V8, as I already said, is the bit-turbo, which also Mercedes cars, the AMG ones have. Then we got here the power, the torque, the engine speed is 8,200 revs per minute, which is very nice, 7-speed DSG dual clutch gearbox. Drivetrain will be a rear wheel drive, which I hope won't drift too much when you press the clutch and just when you floor the car and it just drifts away. Then you got the length, which will be 4 meters. The width is 2 meters and the width without mirrors is also 2 meters. So I really don't get why they count that. Then we got an overall height, which is 1.2 meters. And wheelbase of 2.7 meters. The height is very small, it's like my table, 1.2 meters. It is not too much for a tall person to fit in, but it still looks very great. Here we got the top speed should be 249 miles or 400 kilometers per hour, and curb weight 1,350 kilograms, approximately 2,976 pounds for freedom units. Then we got here the chassis, which will be combining carbon fiber, aerospace grade steel and 3D printed titanium, which I've never seen before. Then we got suspension, which is adaptive, electronically controlled, so it is not entirely manually controlled, which is nice. And lots of technologies such as real-time dynamic vehicle parameter optimization, dice attack, strict display for trajectory rendering, and intelligent, I don't know what that means, extrapolation. And then we got fuel consumption emissions, which have not been homologated because this car has not been tested. Those parameters were released on June of this year and we'll still be waiting for more info to come. Alright, so what do I think about Praedarius? I think it's a beautiful brand, they're very fast, and I hope their car will be actually released and not only made as a concept. Now let's move on to another topic, which will be SLATE cars. Alright, so I got a trailer here of SLATE. These cars are basically built by yourself. They say in this trailer, which I will link in the description, same as the Praedarius. And here's the normal guy, you know, they say here's the normal guy, and that all car manufacturers, they also use AI in their advertisement, other car manufacturers are too expensive. So they made a cheap car, something over $7,000 US, to rival them, and they made it absolutely beautiful. So let's see it here. They made multiple versions of the car where you can add customizations, pads, new thingies, new colors, liveries, and everything is bolted down by these iron or titanium bolts, which is great. It's like this potato from Toy Story. It also has multiple decals, liveries, fronts, back, bumpers, everything. So we'll now transfer on their website and try the customization ourselves. So first we got here written, this truck can be anything, even SUV. If they say so, let's design ours. So now it's loading. We got here the car, which is gray, and it is gray, and it looks basic. Yeah, it is just basic car, you know. It is kind of conservative, but I would say it looks modern, much better than Elon Musk's Tesla. And we got here multiple pictures, day and night, which works. So we're gonna put on day, and let's see the pictures. Yeah, we can see the entire car. So I just want the first picture. Let's personalize. So we can personalize here like 20 things. Body style, color, wrap, partial wrap, decal, exterior, wheels and tires, lighting, interior, audio and tech, doors and windows, dashboard, slatelets, and let's get on the body style, which we want the SUV, as they said that we can create an SUV. So we got an SUV here. We will put it in this tropical tide color, or you know what, we'll put it in this night owl color. That looks kind of nice. And now let's put on the partial wrap, which is on each part of this car. So we can put just on the front bumper, back bumper, on the top. We can just put any color here. So I want a mud wrap on the back. Yeah, that looks very nice. Now let's put on the green rocker. I'll put on some tangerine, you know. And then I'm gonna put on the surf roof. It looks nice, the roof. And red stripes, because stripes are always cool on these American trucks. Alright, so we got red stripe, red back. And then exterior we got here, we can put it also on the mirrors. So let's put red on the mirrors. And now let's customize something from the exterior. So we're gonna put on there the tire carrier, also the front bumper, fender flares, why not? Also we can put on the lift kit, which will be lifted. Yeah, it is already there. And let's put on some off-road wheels. Alright, so we got here these wheels, Kenda, which I don't like. These look like better. And let's put on the Terrain 20 tires, so that they will look probably much larger, I think. Yeah, they look much better. Now let's put on the Lightning, which we want tail light upgrade with this upgrade. Yeah, it looks nice. And fog lights as well as the front light upgrade. Let's put on interior, which I want to select everything. Probably black seats. I'll put on the carpet mattress. And then we can select the audio and tech, which I'll put on the center speaker. Basically everything I'll put on there. If I can, yeah, it's possible, so I'll just put everything on there. And then doors and windows, where we can put on cranks, which I was really surprised in advertisement. There we can put on these OG cranks for cranking up the windows. It is at all Toyota Yaris, like from 2006 if I remember, or 2000s. And yeah, it doesn't look that great, but I'll keep it there. And the dashboard will just get there the gunmetal wand B, and put on other things such as slatelets, which are some charms they have that probably smell good, which looks nice. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And let's summarize it. So as you can see, we got here a bunch of things. And if I click reserve, I'll try this, by the way, because there's no way I wouldn't try this live on video. So if I click reserve, I'll have to enter all my credentials and email, and then pay 50 bucks to not order, but to reserve my spot, and then order the car, which will cost something around $7,500, which is very nice. By the way, this company is entirely from United States of America, and they also have their own merchandise, which I mean is kind of cool, but for a car that hasn't been released yet in the US, It is kind of weird, but now let's move to the final part, which will be about Bugatti's future and its new car. Alright, so Bugatti just released their SLATE program, which is a brand new program for creating Bugatti cars in the future. As they write here, these are designs of John Bugatti to the masterful sculptures of Rembrandt Bugatti, and they basically write here that this car, Bugatti Brouillard, is one-of-one custom that was personally created by collaboration between the Bugatti and the car's future owner, if I'm not mistaken. Here we got written that John Bugatti was creating icons like Type 57 SC Atlantic, which is on screen, and yeah, these are the pictures of the Brouillard. If you're really suspicious that this looks like Mistral, you're right. This Bugatti is built by a customer, entirely made by him, and then, you know, personalized and made for performance by Bugatti. It looks like Mistral from 2021. The backlights, the wing, the front, but the customer made it from himself. So you can see there are these two vents, the lights are a little off, different. The air ducts are a little better for aero, and this car is V16 and it produces 1600 PS quad turbo. So if you can remember, the first car, the Era, was V8 with twin turbo. This is V16 with quad turbo, as Bugatti does. And here is also written from this guy who created probably the program. He is the managing director. I think he's under Trimac, who is the owner now, but I'm not sure. He writes here that the program SLATE enables us to authentically explore unique visions of our clients, offering greater freedom to reinterpret long-established Bugatti design elements. So they are creating one-of-one creations to gain flexibility to redefine what a Bugatti can be while maintaining our uncompromising commitment to perfection in every detail. Performance, quality and design remain absolute. Each precious solitaire will truly be unique and peerless, delivering a level of craftsmanship and attention to detail unmatched even among the most exclusive automotive creations. So here we got also some commentary, but I don't care about that. Here is also written that the program SLATE is the crown jewel and expression of Bugatti's individuality and personalization programs. It allows owners to explore tailor-made designs, options to create a truly unique Bugatti in collaboration with their design team. So this is basically created by a customer. So here we can see the interior of Brouillard. It looks like Chiron and Mistral have combined it into this one, but it isn't. It is in this olive green color, which is absolutely disgusting for me, I'm sorry. And it also has the same colored carbon fiber everywhere there. As you can see here, we also got the crystal horse there, as well as the livery lining and the seats with the horses too. I think this is really connected to Ettore Bugatti, Bugatti's creator. They also have written here the craftsmanship, which I won't read. It will be put in my description as well. And here we also got a video where they got nicely edited video of the Brouillard, and yeah, you can just watch it on their website. Here we also got the stats. It's a V16, 1600 horsepower, 1600 Newton meters, top speed 380, which is not that much, but it looks great. 2.5 to 100 and only one in production. Next year, this model should be released. I hope it'll be driving on tracks, not only sitting in a garage. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and look in the description for all the links I've shown in this video, as well as the SLATE, the Praedarius, and the Bugatti one-of-one Brouillard. And don't forget to stay carbonized.